Hello everyone, Almin with you again, and in this video tutorial we will be covering how to do pedestrian access analysis, and we'll be using online tool Pedcatch, which is developed by one of our Swinburne teachers. So if you just type pedcatch.com in the search area in your Google browser, it will bring you up to this website. So first thing you will have to do is you will have to search for a specific location. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to be covering the area around the Footscray train station. So if we just type Footscray train station, that will bring us into the location. And the first thing you'll notice is that some blue ways are appearing on your screen. Those blue lines are actually the street network, and is picking up the data from OpenStreetMap, and it's called GeoJSON ways. So because we're going to be amending existing street network, let's say we're not happy with how our pedestrian access works throughout the area, and we want to introduce some new pedestrian walkways and some new streets, we'll have to amend the existing street network. In order to do that, first thing we'll have to do is we'll have to download GeoJSON files. So you click on download GeoJSON files, and that will download JSON files for you automatically. So you just save it in a preferred location. And important thing here is to name this properly, because we're gonna have to download more files, and so just it doesn't get confused. So we're gonna name this existing GeoJSON files JSON ways, and click on it. Okay. So the next thing we'll have to do is we'll have to use a bit of QGIS. QGIS is a little software that you have to download. So if you just head on to your Google again and you type QGIS download, it's a free software. It doesn't require any activation, so you just download it and install it. So in this video tutorial, we're going to be using the latest release, which I recommend you using because it has some new updates. And after you install this, it will be you'll have to just run it QGIS. I'm not gonna install that again because I have done that already. So we'll run that one. Let's just wait for a second to open up. And now this section here that you see is actually what's on your computer. So I'm gonna head it into my D drive and to my Dropbox, and I'll search for specific folder number 5. So that's the GeoJSON file, GeoJSON ways we just downloaded from Pedcatch. So what we will be doing, we'll be importing this into QGIS. And the first thing you'll note here is that this map is a bit tilted. That's just a coordination network that QGIS is using by default. We can of course change that. If you go to project properties, from this panel here you'll have to find GDA 94 Vic grid, which is in my opinion the most correct and straight one. So you just navigate there. I'm not gonna search for it again because I have already done that. So you just need to find this one, and you click apply. And the thing that you'll notice first is that this GeoJSON ways are gonna straighten a little bit. So when we click apply, yeah, so that's what happens. After we do that, we just click OK again, and next step we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be exporting this as a DXF file. And we're going to be importing it into the Autocad for us to amend the existing street network. So in order to do that, we go to project, we click on import, export, and then we export the XF file. we'll save it into the same folder. So this will be existing let's say street network. Existing street network, and we'll click on save, and that will you just make sure that all your settings are the same as here, and you click on OK, and that will save that file as a Autocad drawing, which is the XF file. So next step we are doing is we are opening our Autocad, and we're gonna be just starting a new drawing. This is not really important, like you can start any other template which you may use, and we click on open, and we select like existing street network that we just saved. If we click OK, open, know that your lines are going to be exported as black lines, so you're not going to be able to see them. If you click Control and A on your keyboard, that will select all the lines automatically, and you can change the color simply here. Let's say we want them to be green. So the next step we are doing is we're going to be drawing some additional streets on this file. So I'll quickly do that, and I'll skip a little bit because this is just a simple repetition of adding the, let's say we add some pedestrian crossing here. That's existing one there. Maybe we add one in here, and we extend a couple of those dead ends. So after we finish with our additions, that's how our file looks like now. You can do this on any other area, any other file that you find of interest, but that will just have to be covered by Pedcatch. Now, what we do from here is we're going to have to save this file again as the XF file. So let's choose maybe Autocad 2013 DXF, and we'll make this one proposed. So proposed street network, and we click save. We'll now head back onto our QGIS, and that you know that the new file will appear here, and with our name. So if we place that one again on top of the existing one, and we just click OK and OK, that will place the proposed file. You note how if we click, we can just turn on and off layers. So if we turn on, so you will know that a new street network is appearing when we turn on the layer. For this exercise, we'll keep proposed street network opened, and we'll just turn off the existing layer. So from there, we'll be saving this as a GeoJSON file again. So we click on, we'll right click on the proposed street network, and we click on export and save features as, and we'll be saving it as a GeoJSON file. Note here that it's important that you select the full CSR, because that's apparently what the Pedcatch is using, and we'll save it as proposed street network again. And click on save and OK. And the green tick will appear here if the file is saved properly. Now we get back onto our Pedcatch, and we just simply, from the file, we just simply let's just double check if it's you may note that it's still not appearing here. What we need to do is we'll just get back onto our street network, and we'll click again export save feature as, and we try again, and we click on proposed street network. Let's just double check if we are, that's the way, we're in wrong folder. Proposed street network QGIS and save, and okay. So getting back onto Pedcatch, and we'll simply be grabbing this proposed street network and dropping it onto the Pedcatch window. So you'll note, if you click Control and you zoom in, you'll note our new proposed walkways and street are now appearing in the Pedcatch window. So let's say we want to run pedestrian analysis on the proposed network. So we'll grab the yellow dot, we'll place it on desired position. In this case, because we have introduced the new walkway here, pedestrian walkway, we're going to be selecting this location as our starting point. So whatever yellow dot is, that will be your starting point. On top here, you'll notice that there are some settings. So by default, the speed is set up as per the default pedestrian speed. Time is 10 minutes, and the maximum gradient that pedestrian can walk on is considered to be 1 to 14 in this case. We'll just change this isohome types to offset buffer 25 meters, as that appears to be more correct, the most correct one. So if we do that and we click on start, we'll have to just give it a bit of time, and our analysis should start to appear soon. So we see here 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and those are actually the blue lines to represent how much of an area will be covered within 10 minutes of walking in the area with proposed street network. So from there, we can make this a bit clearer, and we can actually choose the map, and this will give us a bit better representation. And from here we can just print this as we can just print screen, or we can just select the area and will be printed ready for pasting it into our we're using Mural for collaboration in this case, and we'll just be pasting it in there for now. So from there you can further download this and import it in Photoshop for some better results, and redraw those lines so it does look a bit more better representation. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be with you shortly with another tutorials.